So yeah, imagine being so hurt in the past that you feel like you can trust anybody, that you just basically blocked out everybody. I did that. You know what I also did? Scotties, how y'all doing? Welcome back to ScottsFAM TV for yet another video. I don't think we've done a sit down video in a while, but y'all see the title, so let's get right on into this video, okay? I started therapy. All right, and apart from talking about therapy, we're also gonna do this hair because I know I look like a Cocker Spaniel, right? I'm gonna make myself look decent in front of the camera. This is gonna be my mirror as I talk about my experience so far with therapy, a little background information, and how it's going today, okay? All right. Full disclaimer. Y'all know we keep it 100 over here. We keep it real. So everything that's said is going to be real. This is a video I've been thinking about making for a while. Yeah. I want to talk about therapy and how it's needed in our community, why I chose to do it, and so on and so on. And I said, well, I have to flat iron this hair. So let me go ahead and put both of them together. And I want to say thank you guys so much for the love and the support on my hair video. Right now, that is our top grossing video. And I didn't even think it would come to that, going from natural to relax. Obviously, I need to make more hair videos. But it's a family channel. We're real rounded around here. So yeah, I'm going to try to get right into it. I'm going to also insert here before I start doing my hair that I actually trimmed my hair the other day. So it's going to look just a little bit short. I trimmed off my dead ends. I'm going to try to insert the video here so you can see a little bit of what I did there. I did watch a video on YouTube on how to trim my edges, trim my ends, my goodness, my split ends, so that it can help with the shedding. And I tell you, it has helped. In the days that I have trimmed my ends, it has tremendously helped with the shedding, okay? Number one thing is we're gonna be real. We're not gonna be negative. Just gonna talk to you guys. So this is a chit chat while I do my hair. Let me show you what I got for my hair, okay? First and foremost, of course, we got our little flat iron here. It's not a fancy one, Revlon. I got it from Walmart. Comb, brush, Blue Magic. That good stuff, coconut oil. Yeah, I use Blue Magic in my hair. I'm flat ironing my hair today, not to necessarily wrap it, but to just make it straight again, because y'all know I'm active. You've seen my day in the life video. I'm active. I work out a lot. If I was going to church tomorrow, I would wrap it so I can look good at church, of course, or going to an event, I would wrap it, but I'm not doing that this weekend. So I'm about to flat iron it and make sure it's moisturized. Okay, that's for my scalp. This is going to be for my hair itself. This is my heat protectant, thank you, my thermal protection. So when I flat iron it, my hair won't get burned. Okay, get you some of this if you're flat ironing your hair. It doesn't have to be this brand, but this one is good. I like it. It's an oil, but it's not heavy at all, and that's why I like it. It still lets it be free with the volume. And of course, God, I'm about to clip my finger. Clip. In this clip. Okay guys, so we're gonna start and we're gonna get right into this. Thank you for supporting the ScottsFAM TV channel, period. You know, day ones, y'all already know. Maker Gang, y'all already know. That's my girl. We ran this idea past each other. I just want to know if it would work anyway. So yeah, let's jump right into it, guys. So all right, therapy as a Black Christian woman. Okay. Oh Lord, I hope some of the things I say won't offend people, but I'm just going to tell my truth and how I feel and how it was portrayed in my eyes, my perspective, okay? First of all, as Black people, okay, I can only talk about what I know, okay? What I've experienced, let me say that, okay? It's not for everyone. We're told to keep some things in the house. We don't talk about everything, and I don't know why we don't talk about everything. Of course, you don't have to tell everyone your business. Of course not. I'm not saying you have to do that. But if you're dealing with something, I truly believe that God puts people in positions and gives them their positions for a reason. So if you're dealing with something and you feel that someone can help you, why not seek help? Why not seek help? You can pray about it as much as you need to, okay? You can take it to the Lord in prayer. You can go to the altar if you need to, and you can still go to therapy if you need to. So that's my full disclaimer on that, okay? So how I started therapy. So, y'all gonna see a little smoke, I'm sorry, y'all. So I started therapy through my job itself, through the EAP program, which is basically the Employees Assistance Program. And it offers 6 free sessions that not only myself, but my family members can have for every scenario. It's not just for a year, but if you are dealing with something individually, or if you need couples therapy, if you're dealing with a loss, grief therapy, anything like that, then you can take those sessions as you need it, if that makes sense. So those 6 sessions. So I went through that program, called them, spoke with the counselor, let them know, you know, things I was feeling, how I was going through some things, and they connected me with a therapist, a licensed clinician. And so why I started therapy, I hope you guys can hear me okay. Why I started therapy. I needed help. I needed help overall. I'm real and I'm honest. What you guys see in front of the camera is not a show. I am who I am. You know, I'm not trying to portray myself to get big in the YouTube world or what have you. I am who I am, and I felt like I needed help. At the age of 30, I'm 32. Okay, at the age of 32, I had finally got to a place where I just felt like I was hitting a wall. I really started hitting that wall after giving birth. So one thing that's not talked about a lot, again, in my community, is postpartum depression. You hear about it, but we don't really have moms or ladies to just sit down and tell us more about it. Like, you guys, I hit it. Postpartum depression hit me, okay? And yes, I prayed. Yes, I tried to take time to myself. But that's easier said than done when you got a newborn who's depending on, oh my God, y'all ain't even use them. Excuse me, I done messed up, y'all. I ain't even used my heat protector. God help me. No wonder it's not working right. Oh my goodness, yes. Lord help me. But yeah, I was hitting a wall after giving birth to my being. I love my baby so much, but oh my God, giving birth, it's not easy. It literally, y'all gonna see the smoke because of the heat protector, but it's okay. But yeah, it's literally like, oof, it's a little smoky. Y'all excuse me. It's literally like taking a piece from you. I don't know. And then just overall with life itself, I just felt like I was hitting a wall every single day. I had so much to do, no time to do it. I felt very overwhelmed all the time. And I felt like I was gonna break. Either I was gonna get a break or I was gonna break. And you guys have heard me talk about this in the past when I did the struggles of motherhood and all of that. I was able to talk to Adrian, but Adrian's a man and he didn't go through the birth. He was there with me while pregnant, but he didn't go through the birth. So it's completely different for me, and of course. So yeah. And then as a wife, that's a different story, y'all. That's a different story. Being a wife on top of being a new mom, has its challenges as well. And being a wife, period, there's so much, I don't know if you can say that's expected of you, but so much you have to do as a wife. And yeah, we had our ups and our downs in the beginning, God, and yeah, we're still yet working. We're still trying to get better day by day. I don't think that, you know, I want us to ever stop working on being better us so that we may grow together and be the best we can for our baby, be the best we can for each other, be the best we can individually, which is another reason why I said, okay, let me go to therapy. I needed somebody to speak to who's non-biased. I needed someone to just give me tools, something that I can use in order to just make it, because I felt like I wasn't making it, guys. I felt like I really wasn't making it. It's like, okay, I'm talking to these people, I'm being here, I'm doing the mom thing, I gotta work full time. Like, when do I have time to just breathe? Like, for real, when do I have time to just breathe? And that was my thing. I had no time to breathe, guys. And it got hard. It got hard, but anywho, okay. I'm gonna move past that. All right, so I said some more things. What I wrote down here is that I was going to talk about some of my past things. So Adrian and I have said it before in our Get to Know Us video back in the day that we have both been married before. Well, in my previous marriage, that was a whole something, okay? Yeah, it was a mess. I don't even know if you should call it a marriage. It was something. I don't know what it was, but it was something. Person just was not honest, and for 3 years he hid a whole entire relationship and child from me. Three whole years, okay? No, it doesn't just happen on Lifetime. This happens in real life. And then apart from that, he was also abusive, so I dealt with that as well. Having to fight all the time, just being sad, yeah. And at the time in that relationship, I was also more heavy set of a person. That was before I started working out and learned how to love myself and gain my confidence. I think going through that though, I thank God for the lesson. Of course, I thank God that I made it through that. Hey man, I was a fighter, y'all. I wasn't going down without no fighting, okay? Anywho, shouldn't have to go through that, women or men. Shouldn't have to go through that. But anywho, in that, I found my love of going to the gym and taking care of myself and eating right and just being better. That's why I stays in the gym now. That's the free therapy, okay? But yes, I stay in the gym now. So dealt with that, the low confidence, and yeah. And as I got older, I remember just being, I don't know, God. I remember when I was younger, just feeling different. I've always been a little different. Not different in a bad way, but just different. Like, I'm much to the beat of my own drum. And I always have. I've always just did what I felt like doing. I didn't need anyone to follow me. I didn't need anyone to lead me. I just went and did what I needed to do. And I'm still like that to this day. And yeah, sometimes it gets hard. It gets lonely to just, do what you do. It gets lonely and you're looking for people to support you and they don't really support you. And then when you say that, that brings me back to being a kid and my dad was not around. You guys will never see my biological father in any of my videos. If you do, it'd be by an act of God. Because that ain't gonna happen. He's not in the picture. He chose not to be in the picture. I remember having Bean, and I think he was about a month old when I text my dad and told him, like, hey, you're a grandfather now. Here's a picture of the baby. Hopefully we can meet up and you can get to know your grandson. And his whole text back was, he's cute. And that's all I heard back. And I haven't heard from him since. And I just said, you know what? I'm done with that. I'm not gonna put my baby through what me and my brother went through, of him saying he was gonna be there and never being there. See that? See that right there? The fact that my dad was never there. When it comes to male figures, and this has nothing to do with my mom. God bless my mom. I love my mom so much. She's awesome. If we didn't have my mom, we wouldn't have anyone. Me and my brother, we wouldn't have anyone. It has nothing to do with her. It's the sorry man, them just being sorry. Like, he just wasn't there. We got the short end of the stick when it comes to father figures. We just don't have them. But that's okay. That's okay. But I got so used to people saying, oh, well, I'm going to be there, and they don't show up. Like, the only thing I require, and I tell Adrian this all the time, I love quality time. If you take out quality time and just be there, that says a lot for me. When people just take out quality time, it means the world. Just say, okay, even if I can't stay all day, I got things to do. 5 minutes quality time, 10 minutes quality time. I appreciate that, because one thing also with me that I have on this list is that I'm not a people pleaser, but I believe the fact that I didn't get all the support that I needed growing up from my dad and also from some family members, I try to just be there for everyone, because I don't want people to feel how I felt by not having someone there. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm invited to something, if you ask me to do something, I try to show up. If I can show up, then of course I will let you know. I never say yes for certain if I don't know. But if I say I'm gonna be there, I try to move mountains to be there unless something comes up, of course, because life happens. We know life happens. Everybody understand that. But I just try to be there for people. And yeah, I try to be the best person that I can be. I'm not perfect. I don't claim to be perfect, but I just try to give people my best and hoping that, you know, they will do the same. It doesn't always happen that way. And that's kind of like the cost of being a good person overall. It's like, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna give this, but at the same time, you don't get that in return. And that's the part that hurts. That's the part that hurts. So dealing with that part, and like I said, postpartum, and having a baby and gaining so much weight. Well, I didn't gain a lot of weight. I take that back. I gained weight, but not a whole lot of weight. Yeah, I lost quite a significant amount after having the baby, so I'm thankful for that, because I was still active. You know, I still went to work out while I was pregnant the whole time. I didn't start working out until like the Friday before I gave birth. And that's because I knew I was gonna give birth. So I stayed at home that day. And my water broke, so yeah. Just got into a really dark place. And other factors, you know, I'm not gonna give too much information, because, you know, if that person is not here to speak for themselves, let's not speak for those people, you know what I'm saying? Anywho, I just want to tell about my experience, but yeah. And just going through disappointment of others, feeling overwhelmed, feeling like I wasn't enough, feeling like, okay, like what else do I have to do to get the respect back that I give to others? You know, and then not to mention we going through a pandemic. We're still in a pandemic, guys. COVID hit close to home. You know, with my job, I have to go into the different daycare centers and daycare homes. You gotta worry about that. Like this past year took a lot out of me. It took a lot, where I thought I was strong, and I'm still strong, of course, in my faith and trusting God. It was like, okay, Lord, but now I need some help, because like I said, hitting that wall all the time. And yeah, it's something. And I believe that when you are going through things like that, I would honestly say that I was depressed. It wasn't severe depression, but I was depressed. And that's when I started reading about mental health and how important it is, and how you just need a break. Like, there was a part in time where after I had the baby, I just felt like, okay, it's just me. Like, I'm the one doing everything. Moms, how many of y'all go through that? Just feel like you're the one doing everything for the baby. And I remember telling Adrian, like, hey, I need some help. I need some help. Like, that was a lot, going through those phases where the baby's not sleeping and everything. That's a lot, guys. And oh my gosh, you definitely need some help, okay? And he helped, he stepped up, and he's gotten totally better. We have both gotten totally better over time, but my God, it took some work. It took some work. Oh my goodness. So yeah, just a whole lot of stuff. Am I better today? I'm better today. So I need to back up a little bit. I know I said at the beginning that in the African American community and the Black community, we're told to keep some things in the house. We don't talk about all our business. We're also told that you should just pray through it, especially if, you know, you're a Christian, go in church, Jesus is the head and center of your life. Just pray through it. And that's fine. Praying through anything, you're supposed to do that first and foremost, okay? I'm not here to say don't pray about it. But guess what? Like I said earlier, God puts people in places for a reason. There's Christian therapists. So the fact that they are Christian therapists, which is like the therapist I'm seeing, I mean, what does it tell you when they give biblical perspective? Yeah, just putting that out there. That we all need help sometimes. And it's nothing wrong with not being okay. But you need to say that you're not okay and you need to seek the help. Take to the Lord in prayer first, of course. Let him lead you to what you need to do. That's what I did. And the opportunity presented itself. I said, okay, if I have the sessions, let me go use them. Let me go talk to somebody. Let me open up and say how I'm feeling, okay? I mean, it's helping. So yeah, imagine being so hurt in the past that you feel like you can trust anybody, that you just basically blocked out everybody. I did that. You know what I also did? I went and worked out. Like, I worked out like crazy. I got down to the smallest I have ever been in my life. And while I was healthy, I was working out too much. I was doing like 2-3 days. Just trying to take my mind off of everything, you know, and praying about it, God giving me strength. I think I should have went to counseling a long time ago. I think a lot of us need to speak with someone. We deal with so much in our lives and we just never really open up about it. And I think that was the biggest thing for me, just opening up about it. So that's what I need to do. You know, as a woman, as a wife, as a mom, as an employee, God, as a cousin, as a sister, as an aunt, as an individual, I just needed to open up about it. You know, you have friends, and yes, you can tell your friends some things, but you can't tell them everything because they may look like, oh, you know, what's wrong with you? Or even if they don't do that, you just, what they say, you don't want your business out in these streets all the time, okay? You don't want your business out in these streets, okay? Stuff be going on. You don't want all your business out there. So talking to a therapist, you know, is what I need to do. So how's it going? How's it going? I feel very exposed. You know, things that I've been through in my life, I'm never gonna equate it to just, oh, this person did that and they did this, except for those when it was that person, i.e. my father, who just didn't want to be there. Okay, that's his fault. Anyway, but I would never equate anything that I've been through after that to just that one person. I mean, people make wrong decisions, but also I have to look inward and say, okay, you know, not the ex thing and the cheating and the other family that didn't have nothing to do with me. But anywho, overall, internally, like, who am I? Who do I need to be? What are the mistakes I have made? what do I need to do to better myself overall? Like I said, as an individual, as a woman, what do I need to do? So yeah, you feel exposed when you're in therapy. My therapist, very sweet lady. Sometimes she asks the question, I'll be like, look here, woman, that ain't what I want to talk about. That's not what I said. Then she'll come back and she'll rephrase it. I'm like, look, I still don't want to talk about it, but here, since you're making me, I'll talk about it. Do I feel uncomfortable? No. She makes me feel very comfortable. And I just talk. And when I talk, she lets me know, okay, these feelings, I mean, anyone would feel this way. So how do you feel that you can get through this? Or what can you do to get through this? And then we start to break things down. You really have to break down every single feeling that you're having, every single emotion. Like, okay, she asked me, how are you feeling personally? How are you feeling about your interpersonal relationships? How are you feeling about your social relationships? How are you feeling about your career today? Like, oh, 1 to 10, I'm at a 5. It was one day I was like at a 4, and I'm like, okay, still at a 4. But then afterwards I was like at a 7 or 8. It was good, okay, it was good. My sessions are via telehealth right now because of COVID, of course. And my therapist is actually not in the same metroplex I'm located in, but I swear when I have the visits with her, it's like I'm sitting right in front of her. Because like I said, you feel exposed and you just break down everything. The biggest part of this video, apart from me doing my hair, laying these hairs down, okay, is mental health. And we know that it's Mental Health Awareness Month. We know that it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We know that it's Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Like, and look at all that. Look at everything I just named. That's been in my family. It's things we've gone through. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, oh my gosh, okay. Whew, it's time to let these things out. It feels good to let it out. It has also taught me better communication skills, especially within my marriage. Ooh, let me get this hair together. I'm gonna be right back, okay? I'm gonna be right back. Bloop. Hold on, what Adrian do? Greasy hand. I just want to say, y'all see that new growth up in there? Do you see it? That's fine. It's gonna stay new growth. I don't care. I'm not relaxing my hair. This soon, I don't even know how long it's been, y'all. But over, has it been more than a month? I don't know. I'm not flat ironing it right now. Hoo hoo, boo boo. No, boo boo. Okay guys, so I'm almost finished with my hair, so let me finish up. I left off saying that therapy has really taught me how to communicate better in my marriage. Overall, just being able to speak my mind. That's also something that I had an issue with. I don't like to hurt people's feelings, but at the same time, sometimes you gotta hurt people's feelings for them to understand, but in a good way. Not saying just be rude and, you know, what people say, oh, I'm just blunt. No, you rude, okay? You rude, don't be rude. Don't be rude now. But just being honest. And one thing my therapist told me is that when you get upset in your marriage, because again, marriage is not perfect. You're marrying somebody from a completely different background, completely different household, completely different family than yourself. You're not going to be identical twins. You're not going to be identical. Okay, you're going to run into disagreements. But how do you communicate with it? And one thing she said is when you get upset to the point of you know you want to say something, please walk away. Because you end up saying things when you're upset that sometimes you're going to regret. More than likely, you're going to regret it. So don't do that anymore. Just take time, think about it. Ask God to give me what to say and how to say it. Then I say it. Learning how to speak, learning how to get things off your chest, learning how to just be open with my husband is another thing. So it has really helped me to find myself, to love myself again. It's like, okay, Brittany, you don't have it all together. Brittany, you may can't fold these clothes today. Brittany, you may can't wash these dishes today. Guess what? Your living room may be messy today because Bean's gonna mess it up. And he doesn't clean up. Kim, I told you he don't clean up. But he all right. Because he's a baby. But he don't clean up, okay? So it's up to you to clean up. And if you can't do it today, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay if the baby cries for a little bit. It's okay. It is okay. Oh my goodness, going through, when he was so small, guys, and the crying and the staying up at night, that was hard for me. It was hard for me to deal with it because I was going through the postpartum depression and I didn't like to hear him cry. And then, you know, I breastfed by pumping. We didn't do the nursing phase because in the hospital, of course, I had no breast milk. And it took a while to get to come out by pumping, and by the time the milk started coming out, I was used to pumping. I'm like, look here, we're just gonna exclusively pump, and we're gonna call it a day, and we're gonna be good. If the baby cries a little bit, it's okay. And most important thing I've learned is that it's okay not to be okay every single day. It's okay if you don't feel like smiling. It's okay if you just like, you know what, I need a break. Today I need a break. Take a personal day. Lord, let's have us some time. Let's cry it out. Let's talk about it. It's okay not to be okay. It's okay to go on a sabbatical. It's okay to just take time. It's okay to not be okay and take your time when you need it. So it's taught me that it has taught me that although I want to take care of everyone, I have to also remember to take care of myself. And that requires me letting go of the reins a little bit, and that's hard for me to do, but I'm trying to do it daily. I'm trying to do it daily. Again, just so used to doing things on my own, just so used to being like, okay, if things got to get done, Brittany gonna do it. I'm gonna take care of it. It's what I do. It's what I do. You know, Adrian is a great husband. I let him be the man of the house. You know, and in the past, I was the man and the woman of the house. So it's like taking the back seat. It's a whole different story, y'all. But yeah, I'm working on that as well. But overall, like I said, it is helping me. And my mental health is getting better day by day. I feel like I'm in a good space. I don't equate it all to therapy, of course. I equate it to myself just saying, okay, Brittany, all right, you're not the worst person in the world. There are people out there that do care about you. It's okay. It's okay. You still have people in your corner that will be there for you. That's okay. I look crazy with this clip in front of my head, but I'm almost finished, y'all. But it's okay. And mental health is important, guys. You know, we can dress up ourselves all we want to. You know, buy the fancy clothes, buy fancy cars, live in a fancy house, but what your mental health look like? What your mind look like? What your spirit looking like today? Like, how you feeling? Do you need to talk to somebody? You know, even if you feel like, okay, therapy's not for me, find you a good confidant you can talk to. Go out there and talk, guys. Like, just don't hold it all in. And one thing you have to realize is that you can't control. You can't control what people do to you. Can't control how they act. But you can control how you react. Boom. Okay? I didn't make that up. Lord Jesus. I didn't make that up. I've heard that somewhere. But you can control how you react. So that's big. Yeah, I haven't straightened my hair in a good week or two. It's okay. Yeah, my hair is pretty still straight. Like I said, I got some new growth, but that's okay. We good. I'm so thankful to be able to run this comb through here. Oh my God. Man, y'all don't know the struggle. Ooh, I had in my hair. Yeah, I got to a point. That was another factor. Got to a point where I wasn't even doing my hair. I was tired. Tired. Yes. I've learned balance. I've learned to be okay. And thank you guys for coming along and flattering this hair with me and getting it together. And I hope you guys have enjoyed. Just remember, your mental health is important. It's very important, ladies, especially us moms, ladies, career ladies, you know, and women individually, okay? We have so much that we try to balance, and it gets hard. We can't balance it all by ourselves. So if you need help, if you need someone to speak to, please get out there and be open, guys. Please do that. You deserve that. You deserve that, okay? And we're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right. Please know that I'm not sad. I'm not hurt. Just taking everything day by day, trusting God in it all, and just living life the best that I can. At the end of the day, I always say, I have someone to live for. Well, I have a few people to live for, but I really have someone to live for, and that's my baby. And Bean is the joy of my life. He really is, and I'm so thankful for him because he truly did bring us together. He truly did bring so much joy into our lives, and I wouldn't trade him. I just need him to be still sometimes. But he only won, so that's okay. All right, guys. Happy Friday. If you haven't already, please subscribe, leave a comment, subscribe, and join the ScottsFAM TV here. Like I said, we do a little bit of everything, but we keep it 100 around here. That's what's most important. We go on adventures, we travel, we eat, we do hauls, we go shopping sometimes. We have a good time though. And we support each other. We support our family out here, our YouTube families, and we just thank you guys for rocking with us, and let's keep it going, let's keep it moving, and you guys have a good night. I'm about to watch my little show over here on Netflix, Lock and Key, and y'all have a good one, okay? We'll talk to y'all later. We gonna be up doing something tomorrow morning. We'll bring y'all along. Have a good one, guys. Bye-bye.